Hi Guy, thought we'd do a quick video on the latest Vita news. Not sure where to start with that as a console. I mean, I picked it up, probably first one at launch, kept it for about 3-4 months, and then this is really, right from the off, there was just next to nothing coming out of it. Dabbled a bit with a few download games here and there, and then they started bringing out the PS1 games, which helped a bit, but it was really struggling in the early days, so I just never bothered. So I got rid of mine. God, I say it was the first year, so 2012, yeah, maybe 2011. And I left it about 18 months, and then Persona 4 was coming out, and I'm a big fan of the Persona games on the PS2, 3 and 4. And I thought, I'm going to get 4, play it through, and then luckily 3 just come out on the PSN store, so the 2 version of it. Anyway, I downloaded, bought another one, downloaded both, played them to death, absolutely loved both games and completed them. Yeah, but then the same thing happened. I just got a bit bored of it after a while, and I just wasn't using it as a portable, and it was just sat on that shelf behind me. And at the end of the day, I just thought, well, it's 120, 130 quid worth of console that's not being used, and I fancy something else, this retro gear, this modern gaming gear, so it got sold, as these things do. But yeah, I'm just reading off a note, but it's just been announced by one of the guys at Sony, a guy called Yoshido. Sorry, I've not written down his first name, that's terrible. But so this is like official, but he's pretty much said the market just isn't healthy for portable consoles. And he's right in a way, because most of it's all on mobile these days, quick, free, cheap and easy games to get. Why would people want to pay £20-30 for a souped up game? I mean, you could say, oh well, the 3DS is doing, the 3DS I don't think it's doing as well as the original DS, but it's a completely different audience. Mobiles are smart devices. You don't give smart devices to kids unless you're a bit nuts, because they will get damaged because they're being carried around all the time and stuff. So whereas the DS, it's cheap, it's 3DS, sorry, games are cheap and in plenty to get, and it plays the older games. You can just get one. It doesn't matter if one of those gets broken, which often will do with kids. So I think that's a lot of what's supporting that market. I mean, in the UK, I don't know, it seems to have died off a bit. The whole Nintendo thing's gone right downhill since the Wii U came out. That's another discussion. But yeah, I don't know how long the 3DS is going to keep on going as it is. It's been a very strange few years for portables. You can get tablet devices now and I see myself, I got some work for something we were doing, and got like an Android tablet, and it had a 7-inch screen, but I mean, it had full internet on, access to the Android store, all the rest of it, and it was £55. The touchscreen, that's the first thing you think, oh, well, I'll have a crap touchscreen on. It's spot on, you could use a pen with it and all sorts. It was fine, it was responsive, it had plenty of room on it for stuff. I think it was 16 gig one, which you could upgrade with an SD card. But there's plenty of devices which can replace a portable gaming one. It's just times have changed and moved on. And it's really sad. The PSP, for me, it was for years like, it was the ultimate retro system, because one of them hacked, you could do whatever the hell you wanted with it. You could load it with ROMs. Never bothered with the UMD discs much. They were a novelty at first. I mean, I remember getting, I think it was the free copy of Spider-Man 2 with a launch day system. I think they sent it in the post, I can't remember. But I can remember being I was living at home at the time, and sat up in the bedroom watching Spider-Man at like 2 o'clock in the morning and going, oh my god, this is the future, watching this film on the tiny little screen. And now you can get similar size screens on your mobile phone and do exactly the same thing. Times move on. The whole hack thing of the PSP, I think that's what made that market last as long as it did. But I think they did so as long as it did. But even then, it wasn't a failure, but it didn't do the successes they were out, because it was up against the DS. And I think the thing is, people don't want a super powerful, like, PS2, PS3 level of console in their pockets. That's why they're just as happy with the DS. Simpler games, quick pick up and play. They don't want super spanning RPGs. I mean, Persona games, they were awesome on the PS Vita, but like one of them was like 100, 120 hours easily to get through, and you just think, who's got that much time to put on a put? Maybe if you're doing travelling here, there, and everywhere, but again, you've got to have that ability to save quick. And a lot of the Vita games and the PSP had that problem where you couldn't save as often as you want, or you were dependent on the screen off function, or it didn't work, things like that. But that's a different discussion. So yeah, I mean, it's a shame, but I think you could see it coming a mile off. The mobile market is just, it's taking over everything, and I'm not sure how the games are doing as a market a whole. I mean, I've got an iPad. I don't really play games on either, but if I ever wanted to start playing portable games again, that's what I'd be carrying around with me. I've got an iPhone for one, but I know people have got Androids and all the rest of it, and just better devices. So yeah, bit of a sad bit of news, but it had to happen eventually, guys. Yeah. Anyway, what are your thoughts, guys? I mean, what did you think of the Vita? I thought it was the best thing since sliced bread, and the whole thing with the PSN store and it's saving the games, because even when you went from system to system, or when I went from my PS3 and I played on a PS4, if I log into my account, I've still got access to them. Though I can't play the Vita games, I still have access to them. So in future games, I can always re-download them, which is absolutely fantastic thing to do. So if I ever get another one on the cheap, I'll be able to pull these games down. Again, that all depends on how long Sony keeps that service going. Maybe not much longer if the Vita's days are numbered. They've not actually said it's on its way out anyway soon, but they did recently. I think it was last year when they stopped producing new games for it. Real shame, but that's just the way the market's going. So yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe below, and I'll see you soon.